looking forward to this today because it's a little bit windy, a bit cold. I'm on a almost 21-day run now. Been giving all of my focus and attention on my mental health and well-being, along with my physical health. Sometimes you got to do the things you don't really want to do. But I tell you, the benefits in about 3 minutes time, and for about maybe another 3 to 4 hours after this, are second to none. So I'm about to very deliberately create some stress in my body and then bring that stress response back down to a nice place of homeostasis through breathing. If you want to learn any of these techniques at all, or why we do this, you can jump onto our YouTube page or our podcast where Neelis has explained everything. So here we go, just 3 minutes. It doesn't have to be freezing as long as it's under 15 degrees. This is cold. You just jump straight in. It's never easy. Okay. I'll talk to you in a minute. Those bubbles that are coming up are just bubbles. I promise. If you ever feel the urge to want to do a wee when you hop in an ice bath, it's just the fight-flight response. I'm not weeing. So what happens when you hop in is the shock to the system spikes an enormous amount of cortisol, a little bit of adrenaline as well, and your body recognizes at some point it has to balance that back out. So the huge spike in cortisol and adrenaline at some stage soon, my body, it's already starting, will start to balance that out and start releasing the happy hormones in my gut, serotonin, the dopamine, and I think dopamine is the one that we're all a little bit addicted to. So this is a nice, healthy way to create those dopamine releases in your body. And honestly, the dopamine lasts after an ice bath for anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. So we don't go looking for those things that we would normally crave to spike that dopamine, like the sugary foods or the reel scrolling or attention. So it's a nice way to train your nervous system to activate those chemicals under control, under controlled conditions, and then teach your body that you are safe and that it can calm itself back down. Now, where can we use this in our everyday life? Imagine you're on the road in your car and you're someone who likes to get agitated or aggravated because someone has done something you didn't want them to. You can, instead of activating that fight-flight response or becoming stressed over something that you don't really need to be stressed over, you can use this breath technique. And what I do is I breathe in for 5, hold for 3 at the top, and then breathe out for 7. Or you can just do a simple in for 3, out for 6. So whatever you breathe in, double the exhale. Think of anything where you would normally get stressed and be activated. I was having a laugh at my housemate this morning. She was getting angry at the trees, weren't you, Linda?
What?
You were getting angry at the trees because they were dropping leaves in her backyard. while she's cussing and swearing and threatening to punch nails in the trees, I'm laughing at her and giving the tree some love. So just a few breaths can take you down out of any of those fully engaged states that drive the fight-flight response and release this chemical called cortisol, which, by the way, is not good for our body when we're releasing it, feeding it into our body all day. It runs through the vagus nerve and into every single organ in our body. We also release adrenaline. So those of you who are not even aware that you're in a stress response or a state of fight-flight, and sometimes it's subtle. If you're not aware, then you're actually releasing these chemicals most of the day. And I urge you to look it up to find out what kind of damage is done when you're constantly releasing cortisol into your body. On the flip side, if we're releasing serotonin and dopamine and oxytocin, well, that's the good shit. So I don't think anyone's ever going to argue about feeling good compared to feeling stressed. But I think it's important for us to become aware which state our body is in, and we do that by feeling in, recognizing, and then putting together some plan to remedy that, preferably in the moment. So I'll just do a quick demo of a 5-7 breath. In through the nose, hold at the top, and out through the mouth, gently through the mouth, or you'll run out of breath if you're just starting. Easy as that. If you did that for between 6 and 10 reps, your nervous system will love you for it. So will your body. Okay, pretty sure that's more than 3 minutes now, and that's all you need. Oh, it's cold getting out. A little bit numb. Enjoy your day.